Please come in. Hello, myself Mrs. Jyoti Ahuja. What's your name?
My name is Akshit Jindal.
What's yours?
My name is Ruti Yadav.
So you are Akshit Jindal, candidate number 9A. You are Jyoti Yadav, candidate number 9B of 11th standard. Right? Akshat, how do you plan your weekend, beta?
I plan my weekends by spending time with my family and my friends. My cousin is one of my best friends, and we go out to enjoy as well as at home also. We talk a bit about everything, and whenever my brother comes, we people enjoy all together.
Very good. And Jyoti, what is your hobby?
My hobby is reading novels, listening song and dancing.
Why did you choose this?
Because I found that songs are related to real stories and I really found them with my own story, and reading novel is a good habit because it helps us to increase my vocabulary also.
Okay. Now, Akshat, you are going to tell us about your topic. When you have finished, then Jyoti will ask you a question and I'll ask few more questions. Would you like to begin, please?
My topic is terrorism. Every time they commit a mindless act of terrorism, I die a little. Quite often of late, little by little, killing of children, slaughtering of people, and butchering of the bystanders often shake me. It leaves me like a dead man walking. The terrorism does not give terrorists anything, but it makes the people lose everything they have, including their loved ones. Even animals kill for a reason out of hunger or fear, but these butchers don't have any reason for that. They kill out of their senselessness. They tried to kill Malala Yousafzai of Pakistan, and her bravery ended up giving her Nobel Prize in October 2014. And no religion justifies terrorism. Terrorism is a shame on humans, and terrorists will never earn good thoughts from people, and it will earn curses to them.
Thank you. Can you ask a question, please?
How can terrorism be overcome?
Terrorism can be overcome if all the international organizations like UN fight against it, all the countries come together so that they can fight against it, and people can also have their part in it. Along with the younger generation, they can fight against it by raising awareness among the people.
Akshat, what made you choose this topic?
There was an attack in principle in army school which consisted of almost 1,000 children, out of which about 150 children were killed, and that had deeply shaken me. So I was deeply affected by that, and that made me choose this topic.
And why did you add animals in your topic?
I've compared animals with humans here. Even animals have a reason to kill people, but these senseless people don't have a particular reason. They will never earn good things from the people. It will earn curses from the people, and time will prove that the people's curses will not go in vain.
Thank you. Now, candidate B, you are going to tell us about your topic. When you have finished, candidate A will ask you a question and I'll ask a few more questions. Would you like to begin, please?
Corruption. This word has been heard in the economy many a times, but what it actually refers to, it means doing something for an attraction. In ancient time, corruption existed, but now it has increased to so much high level that people no longer deny for it. No work can be accomplished without it, and no files in the government office can move from one desk to another without bribing the employees. Bribing can be seen everywhere, and high people bribe because they are means to it and they want their work completed as fast as they can. But poor people suffers because they lack the means. There is a vicious circle operating in every economy of corruption, from politicians to bureaucrats to general public, and everyone is indulged in it. So a strict action should be taken against these people. General public, first of all, should be honest, and they should complain if they see anyone indulge in corruption. Secondly, government has to play a role, and it must make strict laws against it, but implement should be also there, and they must be properly followed. Words cannot despise the harm that corruption is doing to every economy. Power does not corrupt, but the fear of losing the power corrupts. So at last I want to say that corruption should be eliminated, and let India be known as a corruption-free country.
Thank you. Can you ask a question, please?
How can corruption be curbed?
First of all, general public has to play a role, and government should also give reward to people who take action against corruption. And secondly, government has to make strict laws, and they make sure that they are implemented
how you are going to solve this problem. Right? You have 2 minutes to do this task. Here is your problem.
One of your close friends performed poorly in his exam. As a result, his mother does not grant him permission to go on a school trip. With your partner, discuss how you will advise your friend to convince his mother and gain permission to go on the trip. Do you know at the trip is going from school to Jaipur?
Yeah, I came to know yesterday only.
Everyone is going, but Rahul is not going. I'm feeling sad for him.
Why, sir?
Because he performed very poor in result and his mother is not allowing him.
But that's not fair. Let's talk to his mother, and firstly we'll talk to him, and because he's a good friend and we want him to go on the trip.
At the point of the mother, she is also right, because if she won't take strict actions, then Rahul would take the studies very lenient.
But he needs some time to refresh. We'll advise her mother to let him go on the trip, and later she can talk to him about his marks, and that would help him perform better in his exams.
Let's talk to Rahul first, because it will be better to know. Maybe there was some problem, that's why he performed very poor in result.
Yeah, and we can help him in academics as well. It would be better for him. Let's go to his home today and talk to him.
Today is a party in his neighborhood, and we all are going, so we can talk to his mother there.
Yeah, all of our friends can go to him and later his mother, and that would be better because it will help him. Then his mother would allow him to go on the trip.
We all should convince her mother, and we'll make sure that he performs very good in result. Then why only she will be convinced.
Yeah, we'll promise her that he will perform better in his next exams and he would get better marks in his exams.
So we should ask first our classmates to help us, and then talk to Rahul also about it.
And we're talking only so that his mother does not get annoyed and gives him permission to go on the trip.
And that's a nice idea.
Yeah, so today we'll talk to his mother in the evening after talking to Rahul if he does not get annoyed.
And one more thing we can do, we can ask our mother to talk about it with counselor about his son, because it would also allow both the mother and son to understand each other's situation.
Yeah, that would be better. The counselor can help him to get better marks in his studies, as well as he can counsel him to overcome that stress which he has been going upon.
And we can take help from sir also, because he knows that Rahul is a very good student, and he can also convince his mother.
Yeah, that would be better.